Chip Baker to come and give us a word of encouragement. Chip works for Conroe ISD. He's worked in education for 23 years, but with Conroe ISD for 21 years. He's done everything from being an athletic director to working in special ed, and now this year he is over climate and culture at Oak Ridge High School. So pretty great guy. But on the side of that, of doing all of that, he also has a podcast called the Success Chronicles. He has 10 books he's written, and his mission in life is truly just helping people see their God-given talents and encouraging them to walk in that. So with that, Chip Baker.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Man, thank you so much for the great intro. I was over there like, man, who is that guy? Oh, wait, that's me. That's awesome. First, I just want to say thanks so much for the opportunity to be here. I consider it an honor and a privilege to be here with you guys today. I know that you have something amazing going on here shortly, so I'm just going to say a few words and I'm going to get out your way. How about that plan? Again, just thank you. The teacher in me, I have to give you some norms, my expectations of you. So with our session today, I just have two norms. First norm, I just ask that you just be in the moment with me. Don't worry about, later or, what happened earlier. Let's just be in the moment together and let's just have a good time together this morning. If you guys are good with that, give me a head nod, please. All right, good deal. All right, and the second one, again, the teacher in me, I know that your time is valuable and I'm not going to waste your time, right? So my goal is to bring you my A game this morning and give you some good stuff that you can take and use in your life so that when you leave me or when I leave you today, I know without a shadow of a doubt you're better because of the time that we've had together. So I asked that if you would just take one thing, just one, just take one thing from what I say to you this morning and please just apply it in your life to help you be a better person. And if you can do that, I would feel that I valued your time. And if you're good with that, if you can just tell me we're ready, Coach.
Ready to go.
Well, let's go. Let's get it. All right. So what I want to do is tell you a little bit about who I am, a little bit more in depth so you have an idea. And there may be some things that I speak on that I may get a little passionate about. So I'm going to apologize to you. Already I'm going to apologize to you for that. But when I tell you my background, you'll understand why. So Chip Baker, I'm a fourth generation educator, teacher, former coach, like she said. Truly grateful. Anytime I speak, I always start with that because I'm very proud of that. My family, I come from a family of church folk and educators. So like folk, I didn't put an S on that, right? So that means that we were in church a lot, right? And the reason being is my mother was the minister of music at the churches that we were in, and so my grandmother as well. So I just come from a family of people that give service. I come from a family of people that know that it's not about me, it's about what we can do to be a blessing and help others. And so I'm truly grateful for that. In reflecting on what I was going to speak with you about today, there's a lot that came up. I know that you're going to the next chapter on some things. I know that you've been preparing. Y'all look very nice. Y'all are ready. And I reflected. I just wanted to say first, congratulations on the journey. Congrats to you. I know that, some things may have been tough, but as we know in life, the best things that come to us come from the hardest situations that we have to grow through. Hold on, I'm gonna go back, make sure you catch that. The things that we have to grow through, right? Because I don't care who you are, none of us are immune from going through tough things, but what we have to make sure we do is find the blessings and the lessons and grow through what we're going through as we're going through it. And so, and then the next thing, I just wanna give you some encouragement. Just to tell you, you got it. Just to tell you, you can do it. Just to tell you, let's go, right? And so that's the other thing I want to give you. But I was also thinking about success, and I'm huge on success. I've always been a person that, like, I don't say a lot, but I always like to observe and see a lot and listen a lot. And so throughout my life, I've always strived to just do what I could do to learn from those people around me or environments that I've been in, because I wanted to strive to be successful in my life. And so what I want to share with you is two major traits that I've seen from successful people that I've been blessed to be around in my life. And then again, if you can take something from it and apply it, I'd appreciate that. And I'm an acronym guy, so I'm gonna give you some acronyms. So those of y'all taking notes, get ready. Here we go. The teacher comes out. All right. So the first thing is those people had a great mindset. Those successful people, they had an immense mindset. And LPO is the acronym I'm going to share with you for mindset. And let me ask you this question. Who is the only person that can hold us back from achieving or doing or being or seeing anything we want to do in our life? Ourselves, right? And when we understand that, when we wholeheartedly understand that, well, then you realize, well, guess what? There is no limit. Like, there's no limit to what I can achieve, right? And it gets me excited, because now, like, it allows me the opportunity to do things that, like she said, like Tim, like, man, that's crazy. Like, I didn't grow up knowing anybody that wrote books, y'all. Like, I don't know, like, and it still surprises me to this day. But when you understand that if you limit yourself, well, then, hey, don't limit yourself, Chip. Go achieve it. You want to do it? Set your goals out, put the work in, and make it happen. So if you limit yourself, you limit yourself. The P in LPO is possibilities. And I want to tell you that the possibilities are possible. The possibilities are possible. And again, it kind of relates to the limits. Whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to achieve, like, you're capable of doing that. It's possible that you can do that. And, there's some things that have happened in my life that, I saw, well, yeah, I'm not going to take that path, or, ooh, I don't want to do that, or I learned from that. That makes my mother sad when I see my family members do that. Well, I'm not going to do that, right? And so that showed me that, hey, if I just stay on the right path, do things the right way, the possibilities are possible. Then the O in opportunity is opportunities. The O in mindset is opportunities. And opportunities bring opportunities. And I want to share this story with you. I love this story. So growing up, my mother was a really strict disciplinarian. Like, my mom didn't play, right? Like, she didn't play around. And growing up, she made sure that I did things the right way. She made things that I worked hard, surrounded myself with the right people, and took care of business. Right? And so she had me around great people that I could learn from, played college football. When I graduated from college, I applied for a job in Conroe Independent School District. And let me go back a little bit. Growing up, like I said, she had me around some great people. There was a man in my town that I really looked up to. He was my elementary school principal and my little league baseball coach. And I catch myself, I'm gonna share this funny about myself. Every time I share that story, I feel myself smile, right? Like, because that's how big it was for me. But Mr. McDaniel was his name. And I wanted to grow up to be just like Mr. McDaniel. I wanted to wear the blazer, and he wore penny loafers. I wanted to grow up and be Mr. McDaniel, right? So fast forward, broke college kid, graduating from college. I applied for a job in Conroe Independent School District. And what I didn't know is the principal at that school knew Mr. McDaniel, right? So he calls Mr. McDaniel. He says, hey, I have this Chip Baker kid applying for this job at my school. Tell me a little bit about him. So Mr. McDaniel says, oh, man, he's a great guy. He's going to work hard. He's going to do things the right way. He's going to take care of business. He's going to treat people right. He'd be an asset to your team. You need to give him an opportunity. And that principal gave me an opportunity. He gave me my first teaching and coaching job based off of what Mr. McDaniel said to him. So I say that to say this. In every moment that you're in, it's important to be in the moment, y'all, because opportunities bring opportunities. I became a teacher and coach because of the person I was as a kid, right? And that applies to anything we do. We don't ever want to take advantage of the opportunities that we have to be in the moment. That was the first thing I asked y'all to do, be in the moment, right? We want to make sure that we're in the moment with every moment because, again, that allows us to learn the blessings from the lessons, that allows us to be a great teammate, that allows us to learn so much that we can take and apply in our life, that allows us to continue on the path of greatness, that allows us to go in a manner to where when people introduce us and we're speaking, you're like, who is that guy? And that's what it's been for me. So opportunities bring opportunities. So that's the mindset. That was the first thing that those successful people have had. Limits. If you limit yourself, you limit yourself. Possibilities. The possibilities are possible. And then, opportunities. Opportunities bring opportunities. The second trait that those successful people had in my life is they took the proper actions. And the acronym I'm going to share with you for actions is SHG. And I call this my SHG principle. The SHG principle. And like, this is something that I apply in my life. I'm not saying like, man, I have an opportunity to come speak. I'm going to give you no. Like, this is what I do in my life every day. And so the S is show up. I believe that it's important to show up. If we're supposed to be somewhere at a certain time, we want to make sure that we're there early because on time is late, right? We want to make sure that we're on point. And then when we're there, we want to make sure that we're in the moment. Again, that was the first thing I asked y'all to do. Be in the moment with me. The H is have a great attitude. This is a good one, so y'all get ready. Y'all write this one down. All right. Gratitude is the attitude that determines your altitude. Woo, come on. Had to go to church. Gratitude is the attitude that determines our altitude. I'm going to slow it down and give it to you one more time. Hold on. Gratitude is the attitude that determines our altitude. And what I mean by that is we have to be grateful for what we have, right? Regardless of the situations that we're in, yes, things could be better, but hey, it could be way worse, right? So we have to make sure that we're grateful for what we have, because when we allow ourselves to focus in on what we do have and don't worry about what we don't have, then now amazing things just start to happen. We align ourselves with great things because we're focused in on what we have and we're not worried about all that other, right? So that's the H. The G is give your all. And yes, the goal is to give 100%, yes. But realistically, none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. But if you if you have 90% in the tank and you give that, do you still improve? Yes. Right? It may be a tough day. I may just have 75% in the tank. But if I give that today, do I still improve? Yes. Right? So visualize this with me, leaders, successful people. All right? Visualize this. Great athletes, great people, they visualize themselves doing great things. So visualize this with me. If I show up, have a great attitude, and give my all today, is that a pretty good day for me? Come on. Yes, it is. Then at the end of the day, I reflect. Oh man, I blew that. I need to be better on that. Come on, Chip, what were you thinking? Right? Oh, I'm proud of that. That was pretty good. Keep doing that. And then tomorrow, boom, I hit the ground running. I SHG tomorrow. Another pretty good day? Yes. Then I do that for a week. Is that a pretty good week for me? Follow along with me. And I go a month. Good month, yes. Right? Year, yes. Years, yes, right? So if I just SHG each moment of each day, what it will allow me to do is when I get to go visit the big man, it will have allowed me to not just leave a legacy, but it would have allowed me to live a legacy by my day-to-day actions. And it all started by me showing up, having a great attitude, and giving my all each moment of each day. And so in closing, again, I didn't want to take much of your time. Just wanted to come and give you some encouragement. Wanted to tell you congratulations. Wanted to tell you go get it. You can do it. But in closing, just wanted to talk to you about some traits of successful people. And again, my hope is that you can take something from what I've said to you this morning and please, please, please apply it. At least one thing. Please apply it in your life to help you make a difference to those around you. So we talked about mindset, right? And the acronym I shared with you is LPO. Limits. If you limit yourself, you limit yourself. P, possibilities. The possibilities are possible. O, opportunities. Opportunities bring opportunities. Then we talked about taking the proper actions, and I shared with you the SHG principle. The S, show up. Be in the moment, show up. The H, have a great attitude. I'm gonna give it to you. Gratitude is the attitude that determines your altitude. I had to give it to you one more time, all right? And then the G is give your all. And I feel that when we do that, we'll achieve the greatness that we want to achieve. So again, thank you so much for your time. I'm appreciative for the opportunity. Go get it.